Alrighty, welcome back to space, and today, as you probably can guess, yeah, whenever I'm in space, I show off my Star Wars builds. So, we're gonna start this off with the First Order, TIE Fighter, which, not too much different than the TIE Fighter, from I can actually... I think the timing's off on this one for the blasters, because I think this was before I figured out that the blaster timings I was using in the configurator weren't actually that synced up. So yeah, what you got here is pretty much just a faster version of the regular TIE Fighter, because, you know, the First Order TIE is just supposed to be a much superior model in general, and this one is, it's kind of nice to... It's pretty basic, honestly. There's not much to say about it. I suppose we can just go over to the Bork over there. Just demolish him over there. Okay. Oh, it's got the same interior as my other ties do. Of course, there's not really much I can do interior-wise because it's just such a cramped space for how complex it needs to be. Sure, I could put a bunch of thrusters inside the wings, but, you know, where's the fun in that? Not to mention, I need like a trillion of them just to get this thing up to speed. Not to mention, I would probably have to use a bunch of armor plates just to, like, cover all that up, and that adds up with weight. It would probably end up being, like, probably think like 200, 300 kgs heavier in the build menu, so yeah. Yeah, avoid it. So yeah, I could hypothetically do that and make a more fleshed out interior, but just for simplicity's sake and just trying to go for overall functionality, it's more about the outward form than the interior form. To me, the interior does not really matter that much. Anyway, on to the next vehicle. The next one we have is the Lambda Imperial Shuttle, which, holy, this took forever to make. Just trying to get all the, like, weird angles done. Not to mention, making the sloping nose for, like, the cockpit section of this was a nightmare. It used to be a lot different, but then I remembered that the 3x2x something, or the rounded quarter cone pieces. Yeah, this one's got, if it would just hit something, yeah, it's got shields, so I think it's slower than my TIE Bomber, or at least I did that by design. Okay, we actually go turn faster when we're, you know... Let's see, will I get kamikaze by anything today? That's a good question. So I just saw it has the whole day. Oh, that's bad. It's a heavy, it's very heavy. But it is also very durable. It also kind of works in atmosphere. I think it can work up to, I think, maybe 0.6 atmosphere, or not 0.6 atmosphere, gravity. So it has a bit of gravitational functionality, so it's not like, you know... I also believe I have turbo seats inside this. So it has some, like, airborne campaign compatibility. Well, not campaign, I would say, because this is definitely over the power core limit for that campaign. But, you know, what's the word? Or what's the thing for it? 404. Me using all my brain power, which isn't a lot. Which isn't a lot if we're gonna be honest. Actually, for this next vehicle, we are going to go over to the Nassau because we are going to check out my other version of the TIE Crawler. Which, if you don't know what the TIE Crawler is, LEGO made a set for it. I'm pretty sure it's a Star Wars Legends vehicle, and it's also been made by LEGO in a set, which honestly I think LEGO needs to make more or Star Wars Legends sets based on ships in those, because there are some amazing sets they can make. But then again, in LEGO's current economy, yeah, I don't think LEGO would be able to affordable. Yes, yes, $20 for a mortgage and your finances for like upward like the next year, all for 2 minifigs and a ATRT that you could probably build better yourself or something like that. Of course, I rarely ever know what I'm talking about, so yeah, don't take me too seriously. Are we actually heading in? How do I? Oh, that's so. As you can see, it's got you can traverse the. Ow. It's also very durable, as you've seen. We've been really tanking hold the rounds from the pirate ships. Well, not like the wooden ones, the more of the space variety. We're going down. We're just gonna go down here for a little bit. Though this is pretty much the same kind of concept as my Hailfire droid tank. So it has inside thrusters that keep it from bouncing around too much. We'll save. Okay, thank goodness. I feel like we would have been dead by now if I didn't have that on, so it's good that we do. But yeah, it has a pretty basic loadout, and there's not a whole lot to it, I would say, but, it's not supposed to have a lot to it. Anyway, now we are back in space, because I'm going to show you my newest custom designed TIE fighter that pretty much only uses reused assets from my TIE Defender. So, yeah, let me show you that. So here we have the TIE E1 Exeter, which is my custom TIE fighter. It has 6 blasters, much like the TIE Defender, so we have a pretty good rate of fire. I've put red on the outer parts of, the wings, just to give it that nice, like, elite squadron, like, look to it. Yeah, it uses literally the same wings as the TIE Defender. It uses the same, cockpit hull orientation. Yeah, it's just made of reused assets, which, honestly, I feel like would make sense for, like, wartime vehicles. Because if you know anything about the M4 Sherman, that thing was pretty much outfitted to do practically anything, really. Oh, you need a demolition tank? Oh, there's a Sherman that can do that for you. Oh, you need a Sherman with a bulldozer blade? Oh, yeah, we got one of those. Just pop around back and we'll give you one of those. Oh, you're a tiny little 75, not like going through the Tigers that easily from, anywhere. Oh, well, there's a Sherman for that. You got the Sherman 76, so, that's just me going on a rant, but, yeah, this one, pretty much made completely out of parts from the TIE Defender, so it was pretty easy to throw together. But I really like this design. I really like this. This is actually my favorite model or my favorite custom that I've made. And yeah, that is pretty much it, I would imagine. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of me showing off more of my Star Wars builds. Do drop a like, maybe subscribe. It would really help. Not to mention, my one video actually went. I didn't expect my Iron Nest series to go so well. So yeah, that gave me a nice little boost to like keep doing this and actually start powering through content. So yeah, I really do hope to see you in the next one. And if you don't know, they're on my posts tab. Oh, actually, I had my phone off to the side just in case I disassociated from the episode for a second. Don't judge me. But, yeah, it seems that, I got one vote in the, though if you want to be a part of my next project and you want to have some say in what I do next, there, on my posts tab, there's a survey or not a survey, a poll where there are 4 options of which you are able to choose from. So I hope you do leave your vote on that, because currently there is 1 vote. So yeah, if you want to like agree with that one guy who placed that 1 vote, go ahead. Or if you want to vote against him and make it a draw, like be that one guy, the other one guy who like votes for a completely different thing, then it's a 50-50, then I have to like rock, paper, scissors myself between what I actually do next. Yeah, anyway, anyway, I'm gonna shut up. shut up. Anyway, anyway, yeah, that's, come on, I need you to, damn asteroids. Okay, we gotta go forward until we reach a patch of light. There we go. I've been LPZ. Okay, I need to. The channel name isn't official yet. I'll decide on something new later, maybe, or I'll just keep it the same. Anyway. Goodbye.